Californians are tired of paying the highest gas prices in the country, and now they're pushing for answers.
Tomorrow, the state Senate is hosting a hearing that'll look into potential price gouging and the penalties oil companies could face. CBS 8's Regina Urita reports.
When you come to a gas station like this Chevron here in Kearney Mesa, filling up your tank will cost you significantly more than what you were paying 2 years ago. Tonight, I talked to experts who say the reasons just don't add up. The average price of a gallon of gasoline in San Diego County rose for the 14th consecutive day today, now $4.81. With prices still out of control, drivers are fed up.
It's very frustrating. As I said, I can't believe they've popped up this high again. I don't really understand why.
Consumer advocates blame oil companies for overcharging Californians. The state Senate Energy, Utilities, and Communications Committee will hold a hearing tomorrow. That's when we'll hear from several people, including economists, who will answer questions about gas prices and if oil companies are guilty of price gouging. There will also be a discussion about a bill unveiled by Governor Gavin Newsom that aims to penalize oil companies for generating excessive profits. Recent reports show the companies that ran for 4 of the state's 5 oil refiners together made more than $72 billion in profits in 2022, nearly tripled what they made in 2021.
This is a real big deal tomorrow. We need to make sure the legislature understands that this was price gouging, plain and simple, based on the numbers, and understand that applying a penalty will not discourage the market because they're going to be able to make plenty of money, but it does discourage the gouging.
Jamie Court is the president of Consumer Watchdog. He says oil companies need to be held accountable for high gas prices, punishing working families. Court is also pushing for consumers to get a refund.
And the oil companies, just like the insurance companies, they make huge donations and they get a lot of pass.
Newsom's proposed bill could curb profits by penalizing and establishing a maximum gross gasoline refining margin.
If we limit the profit spikes, we limit the price spikes. And that's the point of this, is that we've got to get this in place before summer. Summer is the time when they are really going to rock the boat again and try to do extra profit.
It would also require California refineries to submit an activity report to the state within 30 days of the end of each calendar month. Now, this bill is far from getting a vote, but if it's approved and signed by the governor, it will take 90 days until it'll go into effect. Regina Urita, CBS 8.